Hey Dragon Tamers, it's Dragon Tamer Tony. Today we are out and about purchasing the resources for our newly acquired Pancake Baby Tortoise. So when you consider the size of up to 8 inches as an adult, it's reasonable to say that this is a good indoor tortoise. I live in New Jersey, so I just want to be able to enjoy my reptiles year round. So we arrived at Destination 1 for our enclosure build guide for our Pancake Tortoise. I am at a stone shop, a stone business where they sell a bunch of stones. And a great thing about going to a business like this, you're able to get good slabs of stone, let me switch the camera around, like this, for a good affordable price. So as you can see, there's a bunch of slate stone. We're gonna build an enclosure for the Pancake Tortoise, a nice rocky ledge with some shelving to replicate what you would see in Africa. This is the amount of stone I have acquired for my baby Pancake Tortoise's enclosure setup. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Just look at all this field stone right here from the Appalachian Mountains. You can't get more naturalistic than this to be able to replicate something similar to the African outback. He wanted to charge me 10 bucks and I said, no, I'm gonna use a card. You can charge me 15, and they still charged me under 15 anyway. We are at Petco, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. You get these extra large stacked stones for $22. You saw what I got for $12. So we are inside Petco right now, and I'm getting a UVB fixture set up for the baby Pancake Tortoise. I do not need any other products besides substrate because I already have lamps at home, I have bulbs at home, I have a bunch of that stuff, so we're good in that department. Petco did strike out for the resources I need, as in substrate and things of that nature, but I am getting the UVB bulb, the Reptisun T5 high output for sure. Something's telling me to disregard going to PetSmart. I'm going to go to Home Depot. I went to Home Depot yesterday because I was looking at some sheds for my Redfoot tortoises for when they get older, and maybe I might have them outdoor in the winter time inside the shed, a big giant shed, mind you, that's going to be insulated with heat, UVB, and all that good stuff in the near future. Saw some good prices on some sheds for about $2,000. I'm talking about mini houses. Go to my local Home Depot to see if I can find some topsoil for a good price. Instead of spending 13, 14 bucks on some topsoil, I want to see if I can spend a lot less. We're gonna find out. Before we go inside Home Depot, I want to show you guys the actual shed I was looking at for my Redfoot tortoises right here. I think it's a great deal. It's about $2,000, a little bit over $2,000. But tell me, my expert tortoise owners, would this be good for New Jersey indoor setup for Redfoot tortoises? You tell me. Purchasing your topsoil at a Home Depot, Lowe's, you want to make sure it doesn't have any additives, fertilizers, things of that nature. You want something organic that is just straight topsoil. I'm going to give you this recommendation of this brand right here. I researched it online. It's called Scott's Topsoil. As you can see, great brand for your reptiles, for their substrate. This is going to be part of the mixture for the Pancake Tortoise, and that's all for the price of $2.95. I am now on the manhunt for play sand. I know they sell it here, so with the assistance with someone working at Home Depot, I was able to find the play sand. We're going to use this as part of our substrate for our Pancake Tortoise to be able to have a nice mixture and give him some options when it comes to digging and just traversing through his enclosure. Our cart is looking quite full. We are ready to check out. We are about to configure the enclosure for the Pancake Tortoise. We have the rocks, we have the topsoil, the sand. Let's get down and get dirty. You can see the excess dirt coming off. I mean, I honestly don't mind keeping the dirt that was on there because this was actually in a excavated site where the dirt was really dug up and it was just sitting there in a pile. So I don't think the dirt would honestly hurt anything. There was no bugs or anything I could see on these rocks that would cause, an alarm for parasites or things of that nature. The more you watch this channel, you're gonna see that I really do enjoy the Thrive and EcoFlex brands. They're just very value packed. You get a lot for the money. The quality is great, even compared to other competitors like Exoterra and ZoomEd. I got right here a 46 by 18 by 18 enclosure setup for the Pancake Tortoise. This enclosure is equipped with sliding doors. Not only that, I put the T5 high output, a UVB light from ZoomEd, and a Arcadia light with a Thrive housing lamp system. We are about to put the topsoil into the enclosure right now. It is definitely damp in my household right now. We're probably at 18 reptiles, I believe, after the math I did. So yeah, I'm just gonna break this up. That seems like a lot of fun. So I'm definitely only gonna need 1 bag of topsoil and probably 1 bag of sand. Beautiful sand, clay sand. Once again, we're gonna be mixing some topsoil and some sand together. It's definitely more topsoil than sand, but we're gonna mess with the sand a little bit, mix it all up, get a nice consistency. I don't think it needs to be perfect. So now we are about to place the rocks of stability to be able to create shelving for our Pancake Tortoise to replicate the wild. After an extensive amount of time, 20 minutes or so, just playing with these rocks and getting them just right and making sure it's safe for the Pancake Tortoise to navigate and traverse without collapsing on the poor Pancake Tortoise. Everything is stable. The points, pressing down at the most, tippiest point, so to speak. It's not coming forward. It's not going backwards. Everything is stabilized. You have a few rocks that are just free, that are not stabilizing anything, just for the Pancake Tortoise to traverse and really enjoy in this area right here. This is not its final destination. I'm only getting 1 Pancake Tortoise. This Pancake Tortoise is going to enjoy this little setup for sure. He's 11 months old, so he's smaller than the palm of my hand. So the turtle still has some growing to go. I'm excited. Let's continue to build this tortoise enclosure for this Pancake Tortoise. Let me show you what I have so far. I think it came out so nice. Back up so you can see and just take it all in. I think it came out so nice. Like I said, the tipping point right here, applying a lot of pressure and it's not moving. Right here as well. All these points are stabilized even in the back. Nothing is moving. Nothing is moving. Except these, little free rocks right there. He has layer 1 down here. I'm gonna put some humid, some sphagnum moss and things of that nature to keep it humid down there for him. You have this second shelving area right here where he can fit in his crevices. And then the top layer right here for him to bask. And the rocks are just so beautiful. Just look at the texture. Just look at all the detail within the rocks. This is what I like about building these enclosures the most. I want to level it up a bit, and in the future, get some nice backdrops and things of that nature. But for now, I'm happy. This is a journey. Hope you guys are enjoying this. This was so much work. I'm literally like sweating a bit. I have everything set because I do want some of the moisture to dry up in here. I don't want it too moist. I'm going to continue to set up this enclosure. See you guys in part 2 when we actually release the Pancake Tortoise into this enclosure.